So I went to the CNE with my family. It's a once a year event. It's like a carnival, lots of rides. I brought my slow motion phone, got some epic slow motion action of rides. And what did I eat? I tell you, sometimes it's fun to just go to a carnival. You let loose. You let all your troubles melt away. For those 20 seconds on that ride, your life is good. You're laughing. You're happy. You're seeing the world in a different place. It's fun times. I tell you, like, just everybody's always so happy while on that ride. And sure, you go back to your sad life and you got so many problems to deal with. How are you even going to make it? But like, for this, in a couple minutes, like, come on, just relax. Go on the swings. Are white people allowed? No, they're not. There's not many of us left. But like, you just have to pay a couple extra tickets. That's fine. These were actually scarier than I thought. Every single ride that you look at, it's like, oh, that looks okay. And then you get on it, it's like, wow, that's going faster than I thought. Oh my God, like these things had zero protection. Everybody could have flown out. I'm surprised more people don't die on this thing. This one especially, I feel like when you're on it, it feels like you're gonna run into the next car. I mean, I know it's ideally spaced and perfect and it'll never happen, but it feels like it will happen at any moment, and it's not fun. But yeah, it's fun to be on these things. Just don't eat a big meal and then go on something like this. You gotta be fruit-based throughout the day. Like if you're gonna eat a big greasy pizza with fries and then expect to go on one of these and feel good after, you're kidding yourself. If you're curious what I ate in the day to prepare for this, I had a half a watermelon in the morning. I cut up 1.5 cantaloupes, brought that with me. I pressure cooked a bunch of rice and veggies, put that in the old stewing pot so it would stay warm, and those were my 2 meals. I also brought a couple cans of coconut water, and I must say, I felt amazing, super hydrated, but I peed 100 times. It was a lot of peeing. Thankfully, there's a lot of washrooms, but it's annoying. But that lets you go on the rides with feeling good, and there's nothing in your stomach that's like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. It's fun. This Euro slide thing was interesting. It was over pretty quick. But this swing, are you joking? It was so high. I was like, oh my God. Like I was a window cleaner. I was up on the highest part. Like I was doing the outside of the CN Tower. And this was scary as hell. I was like, why did we come up here? It is so high. And I did that drop zone thing too. I was afraid to film it. I was damn afraid. I just always worried that like one of these swings is gonna break and then it's just gonna go and fly and you're just done for. It's so unsafe seeming, but it probably never happens, but it does happen sometimes. You hear it on the news, you're like, oh no, what if it happens now? I saw a guy with blue hair. Oh, that's fun. It was blowing in the wind, kind of. Not really, but he had blue hair and there was corn dogs in the background. The food there? Are you joking? It's just all deep fried everything. I don't know why it has to be so bad, but there's the odd healthy option. After I ate all that stuff, we stayed pretty late. I was like, I wouldn't mind something. Come on, we gotta have something. I had a mango sticky rice. It was very basic and delicious. Super, well, yeah, it's just a piece of fruit with like coconut milk, rice, sticky. Not bad. These are funny moments. Just the people, like this couple, they're very calm. And then the kid and his mom, like, oh, this is so fun, Mom. How come it's not as fun at home when you make me do chores? And these guys are so happy. Everyone's so happy for that brief moment until they go back to their lives. This guy trying not to show any emotion whatsoever, and he succeeded. He's bored. He's actually asking his friend if he has a book, and his friend's looking up which book to buy him to read. But everyone's having fun. And her hair, come on, that's some fun hair right there. It's blowing in the wind. She's having fun. There's plenty of room for both of them on that seat. The one guy's happy to be there. And then I slowed down for the ultimate moment where he realized he bought the wrong book for his friend and it's gonna be a 2-week turnaround until it gets there. And his friend is so bored, he's trying to think of other ways to entertain his friend, but he couldn't think of any. And the ride was over, and his friend died of boredom, and there was nothing we could do to save them. This is why I love my phone. 7,000 frames per second. You just slow it right down. You capture that moment where it's like the happiest friends in the world. The hair lady still going around. Her friend is trying not to throw up over the side. It's a good moment. All these carnival games, it's like, do you want the animal? Because you might as well just go buy an animal. That's what you're really doing here. You just try to win. Most of these games are rigged. It's just they're designed to be perfectly impossible to beat. Unless you have some skill, which did he? No, not so much. He hit that bottle. I don't think it even broke. It is fun to watch other people spend money though, and attempt heroic deeds. And they never win. Never do they ever win. And then if you do win, you're stuck carrying around like a giant animal all day long. So like, don't do it early in the day, or you're stuck if you win. We even went to the Super Dog show. I've never been to one of those. I wasn't really that interested, but...
Say hi to Bark Affleck.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty entertaining. They were just making it comical. Sometimes there was like a super slow dog that was like comic relief. And like he pit one side of the crowd against the other. It's like, okay, you guys are going for Timmy. And it was fun. Lots of dogs were jumping over this thing. They kept raising the bar. And most of them made it. Not all of them, though. Not all of them survived that jump. But these dogs just flying over. Woo! And then they brought out little comic relief dog. Oh, how's he gonna jump over the top one? Come on, he can't do that. Oh, that's silly. Oh, he did it. He kind of did it. That's cheating, if we're being real. But he won. And the tallest one, oh, almost. Such a... he did it. So he won. He's trying to bring her back to life. They had this little, like, choreographed dance. This dog sometimes understood what to do. Other times, not so much. But for the most part, it was cute. He did cute little things. It was fun. I don't get dog people, really. I'm more of a cat guy, but Super Cats wasn't on that day, so that's unfortunate. But dogs are okay, too. They can't sweat, so that's annoying, but they understand. Well, I love going to these. Once a year, you just go to this festival. It's like this crowd, this happy atmosphere of people all having fun, got crazy food. Everybody's just diving into it. Can't even believe the choices people make, but whatever. And the lines aren't too bad if you go on a weekday. Last year we were on a weekend and it was a nightmare. Whereas like early in the day on a weekday, it's like, okay, these are cool. You can hit all the rides. And then you relax for the rest of the day, seeing your little gift shops. And so I hope you enjoyed some of the slow motion footage. I was gonna vlog it, but I was like with my family. It was awkward. I never know what to do in these situations, so I just filmed stuff, and I was like, I'll make a video later. Let me know what you want to see next year, what kind of moments. But I liked the whole filming the ride and then filming from the ride. That little, That's the cinema right there. So I'll do more of that next year for sure. And thank you for watching and thumbing up the video. You didn't thumb it up. You thumbed it down. And I think I know why. It's because you're going on a ride, and that's a ride in your car. Just because you go fast doesn't mean that it's a carnival. You should be arrested. At least do a loop-de-loop, and then, okay, maybe you're a ride, but like, do you charge admission? How much do you make? Is it good coins? I'll leave. After you donate Bitcoin, so I can go again next year. Subscribe for more videos on Alex.